First play of this drive from the 18. Play action here on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's Finley. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back with a throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense stops him away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Yellow Jackets getting set on first and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like what the offense coordinator is trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice tackle for a loss here against the option.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. The Yellow Jackets will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Blue Devils. No chance to catch him. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense adding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Automatic kick, BAT. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. First play of the drive, he looks left for completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they'll give it to the back. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Yellow Jackets are looking to keep this drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Makes a quick catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Finley. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
He's got a receiver wide open here. Great cut. They whiff on him. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? 2nd down and goal upcoming. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Tough position here. 2nd and long from their 11.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Blue Devils will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a... Good work by the return man. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. They bring the heat and get him behind the line. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. A quick throw out left, complete. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. Running back with the football. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll test the right side here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Looking to pass, it's Finley. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And a timeout on the field. Looks like some strategy, a crucial moment here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Looking to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Under a minute to play here. The obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The quarterback, the pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.